Okay, saw some movies this week. La Cochina, or The Kitchen, as I think it's called in English. Basically, it's a very realistic movie. I think all the movies I saw today were very realistic, very grounded. So I'll get into that in a second. But it stars the cute little girl over here. She wants to get a job and stuff like that as a kitchen prep cook or whatever. She works in the kitchen. But the main issue is the guy to the right who you can't see over there. He's causing a lot of trouble in the kitchen, stuff like that, and chaos ensues because stay on your side, I'll stay on my side. It gets chaotic in the kitchen, like so much where like they're basically underwater. It's ridiculous. It gets crazy, man. I'm telling you, it's very serious at times as well. Very grounded, very focused. Like all the acting is superb in this picture as well. I can't recommend this movie enough there for fans of, like, I guess, people who love the kitchen or people who like to see chaos, drama, the real thoughts of people as well. It's a really good focused picture that focuses on the little girl and the other guy in the picture as well, and their journey to how they try to make it in the world of a very busy kitchen. Next, I saw High Forces, Chinese action movie in the vein of, I don't know, like Airport 57, Train to Busan esque, like any movie where like they're in danger in midair, like. But there, I don't know if there's a twist in this version. I when I was looking at this thing, it felt like Die Hard. That's what I felt it was like. It felt like Die Hard because the main character over here. Do we know who he is? I think we all know who he is. That was Jet Li, but it's not him. Anyway, so the main character right here, he essentially is the Bruce Willis of the picture as well. He's kind of estranged from his family. He's using a walkie-talkie to talk to the bad guys. He's crawling through vents. He's beating up hijackers. Sound familiar? Yeah, exactly. so So it does a good job of storytelling the way they want to tell their story, their version of Die Hard. So I 100% recommend this movie. The ending sequence when I'm not going to say what happens there, but when the plane was going crazy, crazy. I'll put it that way. It was amazing. It was long. It was so intense. Bodies were flying. Stuff was blowing up. I mean, like you got to see it to believe it, bro. It was crazy, like a motherfucker. You could not take your eyes off the screen, bro. It was long and excruciating. It was like you didn't know what was gonna happen next. It felt good. It felt bad at the same time. You got to see this fucking that last part was ridiculous. Um, yeah. So like I would say recommend. Oh yeah, the thing I like about the villain in this picture, who is I believe not pictured here. Oh yeah, he's right there. Duh. Yeah, this guy right here. He's like the usual kids nowadays. He does not like waiting at all. He wants to shoot you, he shoots you. No counting to three. No, will I, won't. No, just shoots you. Just shoots you. Either he may kill you, he may not kill you. You don't know. He's that kind of guy. So like, definitely an a-hole villain. I definitely recommend this kind of movie. There, 100%. If you like Die Hard, you're gonna like this movie. I guarantee fucking it. Next up, we got lastly, a movie I didn't think I was gonna see, but I saw a little bit of it, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna check this shit out there. It's called Anora, or Annie, as she's called in the picture. Essentially, this movie is a lot like Pretty Woman from back in the day. Pretty Woman was a rich guy who got an escort, who he fell in love with. This is the same thing, but instead of like an older guy, it's a younger guy who was daddy money, if you will. Goes to a strip club, falls in love with a hooker, and blows the bag on her. You know what I'm saying? So simp nation over here. So yeah. So they have a good time. I'm not gonna see what happens in the picture there, but things don't last forever. The good times don't last forever. So yeah, expect things to go south. How it's gonna go south? That's a spoiler. I'm not gonna say it. But yeah, it's great to see these people. The way they fell in love was very natural to me. I like this. I like the way they did it. Whereas the Crow, which is horrible. Like, oh, I like your tattoos. Let's fuck. No, this is much more gradual. He came in there, he proved himself, and then like she was like I don't really know, and he basically the kid, if you will, he didn't care. He didn't care whether he liked her, she liked him or not. There, he's gonna blow the bag on her, and she likes money. He likes giving away money. Match made in heaven. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. And like the realistic shots they had in this picture there, when things get when things don't go the right way, the realistic shots with this thing, the takes, if you will, was phenomenal, man. I mean, I feel like it didn't cut away from anything, and it felt like a real situation happening, and you didn't know when it was going to end. I like that part. I was like, when's this shit going to end? But I'm entertained anyway. It had been multiple times in this picture, especially in the latter half, like it was uncomfortably long, but you wanted to see how this thing was going to play out. I was very intrigued by how this was happening. So definitely a movie for, I guess, fans of like Pretty Woman. I guess like escort movies there where the escorts, you want to pay an escort to have a little bit of fun. This is that kind of movie. So there is definitely nudity in this picture there, and some high intense sex scenes in there. Nothing graphic looking, but like he's going to town on that puss. You know what I'm saying? He's going to town. And she's like, she's saying, slow down, Tiger. And he's like, I guess, okay. So, yeah, it was very, very fun there. It was a complete story, 100% there. You see the rise and fall, if you will. So, yeah, it's a good movie overall there. Highly recommend this movie if you like escort movies, like just one of the guys. I Can't Buy Me Love, those kind of movies. So if you like those kind of movies there, you're going to like this movie, 100% there. So if you like this review, give me a like. All right, that's it for now. Clack off.